He's coming to grab the sign now.
Gotta finish the aquarium.
Oh yeah, we gotta finish the aquarium too. No.
Garments, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a whip. When I climb, big pressure I apply. You feel me? His he was going down. Relax, brother.
I thought it was necessary.
Relax, man. We here, man.
Long time no see, man.
Yes, sir.
Last time I saw you was flying in the air.
Complex gone.
Laying on concrete, you know.
Run that footage. Show them when we first met Swerve.
Let's go.
He's never gonna financially recover from this.
What's going on, but this shit's crazy. Let's go! Swerve when I drive, yeah, swerve when I drive. Now I'm rich.
Swerve when I drive, yeah, swerve when I drive, yeah, swerve when I drive. Defeating me, you lost your mind.
The one and only Swerve Strickland came to visit with the one and only Flash Garments.
Sheesh.
I feel like we run into Flash everywhere, but this time he's in the home city of Dallas. These boys are in town for an event tomorrow, so it was only right that they came through. Better chance and opportunity for us to get to know Swerve a little bit more. So let's see what this guy's into, man. What kind of shoes, what kind of clothes he's dealing with, you know what I'm saying? And maybe figure out a shoe that he could wear tomorrow at the event.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Oh, most definitely.
Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Very exclusive.
Yo, break the fit down real quick, Flash.
Oh, this
I wanna
fit,
see what's going
man?
on.
Damn, man. Right here, this is big barriers right here. Y'all already know. Shout out to my brother Barter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my boy that made this jacket. His name is Soul. He's a special human, you know what I'm saying? He also made my pants. You know, I had to bring out something
Little
special.
fringe is crazy.
Yeah, big leather fringes and all that, you know what I'm saying? And we got BB Simon on the belt because the world is in our palm.
Did you get the Dipset one?
No, I did not. I
shit
wish.
hard,
But I
man.
got the hoodie. He gave me the hoodie.
Okay, tight.
And then, you know, y'all know what these are. These sneakerheads.
Double socks?
Yeah, double socks.
Double twos?
I just felt like,
Two
you know,
tubes?
I just wanted to be tubed up. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
You never know we gotta grind.
I like that better than the cats that wear like 4 pairs of pants.
Oh, what? Oh, the double, the pants and the
dudes
zippers
that
and the
be
extra
doing
shit.
the layered
Yeah.
pants with a BB
I think it's
belt.
trash.
Like
I ain't gonna lie.
the double sock.
I
I'm
think ASAP
feeling
be
that.
doing that.
Right.
ASAP started that whole thing, I think.
The double
Sweat game's
sock I
probably
can
musty
deal with.
down there.
That's a
Sweat
Wet
game is
swamp legs.
Yeah, swamp crazy.
Swamp legs.
What's
Right.
what's on the frames?
Oh, the frames are 3D printed Givenchy glasses. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and this and then my other boy did this hat, man. This dude is a legend too. Y'all might have seen it. Remember Sneaker of the Year? The hat Yachty had on. He was sitting back. That was my boy Clark. Shout out to Clark, man. He's crazy. Swarovskis and all of that, man. Dude's a special dude.
First and foremost, is this your first time in Dallas?
Not my first time in Dallas, my first time here, for sure.
Okay. All right. All right.
Last time you were in Dallas was for this, like wrestling? Or?
Yeah, performing, we did Ring of Honor last year, actually. And that was the last time I seen Jay Briscoe live.
Crazy.
So, yeah,
Rest in
it's
peace,
crazy.
Jay Briscoe, man.
Rest in peace, Jay Briscoe. I just wrestled his brother last week. And Mark Briscoe in the tournament, the Continental Classic that we got going on every week now on AEW.
Which you won that match.
I did. I was victorious, man. But Mark he's tough, man. I've been watching that man for like almost 2 decades now.
Yeah.
And
Dude's
so
crazy.
finally got to get our singles one-on-one, national television on AEW, TBS, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You know what it is?
All right. Before we get too deep into the future, we got to take it back a little bit. Tell me how you got started as a professional wrestler. Like, how did that happen?
Well, I would say I took my first falls in the backyard when I was like
Okay.
12 years old.
We all did.
Which we
Trampoline,
shouldn't have been
trampoline
doing.
boys.
It wasn't even trampoline. It was like straight grass. Straight grass, ladders, backflip. I learned my first backflip off of a ladder into the grass.
Wow.
That's how I learned how to do a backflip.
Yeah, that's a
it
big-
wasn't. I didn't do a mattress or a trampoline or nothing. I just did it straight
Where
to
did
the
you grow
ground.
up at? What was
I grew up in York, Pennsylvania, but I was born in Tacoma, Washington.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did my military training, and I decided to, when I came back from my military, I was in Pennsylvania, I was just working like a menial job, and I had my military drills every weekend, but I was like, you know what, I want to actually like take this seriously. Let me, you know, you got one life to live, you're 17 years old, let me try it. Grabbed all my stuff, moved down to Richmond, Virginia, and I stayed on my mom's couch, and there happened to be a wrestling school 15, 20 minutes around the corner.
Wrestling school?
Wrestling schools, yeah.
whole thing?
It's a,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. It's still a thing?
You can Google it.
I know you like.
Yeah.
Guys like this.
Bro.
Yeah,
That's tight.
Actually, I know a couple of trainers here in Dallas. Actually, my mom paid my first month's tuition because I was broke, and then started training. That was in 2008.
Okay, and then from 2008, what was the time that it took before you entered the professional arena?
It took me my first match was like 6 months after my outside my
Wow.
training. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, I had my first match 6 months out, and then I didn't really start making money till like making like a $50 payday until like 2 years later. And then after that, and when I started really going on the road, I didn't really start like getting on planes and stuff, going across the seas to London and Europe and all that stuff till like 2014. 2013, 2014. So it took like it was like a 5 years of like getting from just like doing carnivals and fairgrounds and community centers to doing arenas. I didn't get on TV until like 2015, 2016 when I was signed with Lucha Underground.
So it was a process. That's kind of how we were. We did our thing for several years underground. Not underground, but just, for somebody else.
Yes.
Until finally, 9 years later, we got to break free and we're able to do everything on our own, and all the seeds that we planted, we're able to reap and sow and everything like that. So definitely a process.
Oh, for sure.
That's a big part of why I kind of go through these things, because a lot of these kids out here think that stuff comes overnight.
Oh,
You know
no.
what I'm saying? That it's a quick grind and a quick hustle to get where you're trying to go. So I really like to kind of lay out the story, let people know this is damn near, or 2008 really when it
So
started.
15
we're-
It was still like even around 2017, 2018, I was still like having overdraft accounts in my bank account. Like, so even to just like really get steady and really like take over and like, okay, now I got my life situated and settled. It was like 2019, 2018 where I finally got control of everything and like really became like a name, I would say, on the industry.
You are now with AEW, but you've been with multiple organizations throughout the years. AEW is pretty new, 4 or 5 years.
Which is very young.
It's one of the newer ones.
very
So I feel like it's also arguably one of the most exciting ones. I see a lot of OGs over there.
Punk, Jericho.
Sting. There's a
Punk
lot
just
of
left.
OGs. Huh?
Punk just left.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Okay.
He got canned.
But either way, there's a lot of OGs over there, so I knew that there was a solid organization, obviously, that was able to pull people over there. Do you feel that way too? AEW, the most exciting
For
new
sure. For sure.
organization in the wrestling world right now?
It's one of the top 2 promotions in the world.
Sure.
Not just in the States, in the entire world, For being at 4 years old, going on 5 years, junior company like that, to be able to put 80,000 people in an arena at Wembley Stadium is unheard of.
Like
by
I saw that
anybody.
just randomly on my Instagram.
Yeah,
feed.
and that's the beauty of AEW, like being that young, and the fact that it's traveling to your eyes, your visuals, you're seeing it, means it's doing everything right. We also openly contract other wrestlers from other promotions outside of the country, like from Japan, Mexico, Canada,
So you're just able to bring
Australia.
attention from
Yeah,
all
we can just pull them in and be on our show, and boom, now you're like
Like
introduced
that
to
just
everybody
for like
gets-
one fight, you're saying? They can just come in as like a sub?
They can do
and fight?
multiple fights.
Yeah.
They can do multiple fights.
Depending on how big they
There's
Yeah.
no exclusivity to that person. They
No,
can just come in and
no,
do it.
yeah. So
Makes it a
you
lot
get like
easier to get
the most
that
elite
attention.
talent from all over the world. It's not like just like a monopoly on like talent and stuff. AEW's been freelance working with a lot of other organizations, some of the greatest talents in the world, some of the legends that you've seen before. You're getting to see them now, and like we just had Rob Van Dam come through and just
That
have
was
like
crazy.
some great matches.
Rob Van
Like,
Dam
you're
pulled
just
up.
like, what? Oh my God, we got
know
the Von
Rob Van
Erichs
Dam.
coming through. The Von Erichs coming through this week in Dallas, Texas, which is like legends in this area. They just had the Iron Claw movie debuted on theater, so we could just like, let's promote the Iron Claw. So there's a lot of like great interpromotional things. It allows me to free me up to do stuff like this with you guys,
Right.
So that's really cool stuff. AEW's offered a lot of like life-changing experiences and opportunities.
They're building you right now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
They're building right now, and they're allowing you to build and grow. And that's the most
Yes.
exciting thing for us to watch, especially from Complex Con to now. And
Yes.
now it's like, man, like Swerve is the real deal out here. I see tons of articles about how you're one of the hottest up and coming guys, and that guys are really, really trying to push you through the ranks. So we're hoping that you get you a championship belt this year.
Yo, 2024 is going to be a special year. It's history.
So we speaking it into existence. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
talking to a champion right now.
That's the
Words
beauty,
have power.
and that's the beauty of having such a young company. Opportunities to always make history.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Is it real controlling how they do things over there? Or they allow you
a
guys
lot
to
more,
kind of be more free?
A lot more freedom.
Yeah.
Like, probably the most freedom you'll ever see.
That might be why a lot of the older guys are kind of going that direction as well too, because they've probably been doing it that way for so long, and then they
Yeah,
see
some
you
don't.
guys-
Some don't have another way to do it. They don't know there's
Yeah.
another way. But it's
Yeah.
like, hey, and I think that's the beauty of things. Like when the free agencies and contracts come up, it's like, oh, well, we got this place over here that can offer me this. What y'all gonna do? Or, oh man, what you gonna do to have me stay? It brings both businesses up. So having AEW around is the beautiful thing for the economy and the industry.
Here's a serious question. What's Adam Page's problem?
Adam Page's problem is that I'm here. That's the problem.
All right, let's talk about some shoes, man. Let's go into the other room.
Let's get into it, man.
Oh, we're going into the room, the upper room.
Real room. Yeah, this room
This
is
room
insane.
right here is our pride and joy. This is our bread and butter.
I
This
see
is,
why.
This is our happy place right here. So just taking a look around, what excites you in this room right here?
Honestly, what excites me, like one of my favorite artists in the world, Travis Scott. So I went up there. That was my first. I had to look at the Travis Scott dunks
Got
like
this
crazy.
cool pair of
Yeah,
signature.
you get Travis'
Yeah.
signature on there.
Yeah, that's like my guy, man. And he has a big influence on my look and my wrestling persona and stuff like that. Guys like him, ASAP, Playboy Cardi, that whole era is just guys that just like really influenced me. So anything with that in the fashion sense, I'm drawn to it immediately.
Do you have favorite brands?
I wouldn't say brands as much because I'm like not too like profound in knowing them.
It's about the look.
It's
the
to me,
silhouette.
it's the
the
look.
Yeah, but we put
style.
them on. I put them on to the shit.
Yeah, he knows the name. I know the
I put
look.
them on to the wave. You feel me? You see, you got a
Or,
Jeff Hamilton. You got a good Jeff Hamilton
Yeah,
on.
no,
Yes,
of course.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Autograph signed Jeff Hamilton right there. Boom.
yeah, you make sure that Jeff is on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jeff, man. He always showing up.
Jackie, I ain't gonna lie.
Man, I got like 6 of them.
I need a
now.
one-of-one Jeffrey, though. I need a one-of-one. I need an early bird jacket. We've been talking about that for
Oh man.
Well, that could definitely be done.
big old eagle on the back or something crazy.
Let's
you know
get
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah, that'd be sick.
You got ones on right now. Everybody is doing dunks. Are you into dunks, or are you sticking
some-
with
I haven't
ones?
seen
Or
ones.
do you move
I
around
haven't
silhouettes?
gotten a pair of dunks yet.
You
I
seen the
haven't gotten
ones?
a pair
Remember the
of
ones
dunks
you was
yet.
looking at?
Yeah, all we was looking. But I
Yeah,
don't.
he liked the black.
I haven't owned.
You don't own a pair.
I have not owned a pair of dunks yet.
Have you wrestled in the ones though?
Never.
Have you wrestled in any sort of sneaker?
Nope. I
Just
don't.
wrestling shoes.
I'm a
is what
boot.
you
I'm a
do?
boot guy.
Because I mean, with the one, you can lace it super high, tighten
For
it up
sure.
a little bit, and I feel like it'll have the ankle support and all
But
that
the
kind of
boot-
stuff.
Which there's been a lot of guys that have pulled it off.
That's
Yeah,
what I was about to say. I
yeah.
feel like it's kind of common now. There's
Oh,
a
no,
handful of
there's
guys that
tons.
do pull
The
it off.
homies do it.
Bucks are big.
Yeah,
like,
the Bucks
ones.
definitely do that. But just know I came with some shit this time.
You can't wrestle.
So I hope, I'm waiting to see what
He
they're
could,
gonna wrestle.
just
Like,
wouldn't
they
be
would, but I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't be as successful. The Bucks, man, them boys are so special. They can wrestle in flip flops and still like come out on top and defend their tag titles. Man, they're phenomenal guys, but they are definitely big Jordan guys.
So what makes the boxing shoe or the wrestling shoe different from just a normal shoe? I mean, other than just what, ankle support?
I like the snugness of it. I don't want to be moving around too much inside the
Completely
shoe.
just hugs.
Yeah, I need everything to hug like
That's
tight.
not
You know,
gonna hug, for sure.
exactly.
I don't think
Yeah,
any
yeah.
is gonna hug.
If I was to choose one in here for like to actually wear in the ring and like do what I do, like at an efficient way, it'd probably be a blazer.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
thinking
Blazer's
that.
probably the
because they're
one,
narrow
yeah.
enough to where it wraps. and
Yeah,
tightens
you
the
actually
foot
could
in.
tighten it. You
Yeah.
actually could tighten it enough.
But that tag would definitely break off, which is cool. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to catch in the moment. If it
I want
happened
to take a
in the
kick with
match.
them on.
Yeah, now that the
That's
tag
like
is
scratching
right
all
there.
this up. Like I don't like any extra extremities coming out of said
Yeah.
items. Like
Get
it was
your eye
I
poked
like,
out with one.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why you just take the tag off. That's an easy
Yeah.
fix.
Let's take a look around. Let's see what else.
I mean, you were in here just a second ago. Did anything catch your eye? What y'all said?
Oh,
something
yeah,
earlier, right?
Yeah, he like these, Scott. Look at
What are we
these.
talking about?
He like these.
Yeah, the Ramel's
Yeah, the Ramel's, that out of dunks.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, SBs be snug though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm using
For real.
9.5 and I do 10 on all my SBs.
All day.
Oh,
I do
really?
11 on my SBs. And I wear 10, 10 and a half.
But we got Larry's pulling up their size, and then we can look at it like that.
Yeah, and the Travis Scott dunks are like the ones. I never.
still don't have those, man. I need those. I
What,
almost
you
have,
didn't-
I have almost every Travis.
You never got the dunks?
The Mikey special.
The acronyms?
You never got the Travis Scott dunks?
Nah, it's like the only one I don't have. Are you a runner or a slide fan at all? Like, have you ever worn any of these?
Never.
That's my jet ski shoe.
That's a good point.
That's my jet ski shoe for real. I jet ski heavy in those.
All right, let me see what we're working with here.
It is right here. Hey, I wish we had that big red boot. That video with Drewski. Remember that viral video with Drewski was taking the boot off?
Oh yeah, that was
That shit, and I'm not even kidding, like, that shit was really stuck on him. Like,
I believe it. I've seen a couple people get stuck in them.
and then that shit was hot as hell afterwards. I was like, bro, you sweat your ass off in this boot. I was like, feel though, stand up, move around a little
Swerve,
bit.
would you
Like,
wrestle in those boots?
So
Not
all
those.
boots-
I said, would you wrestle in the
on the red boot?
yeah.
I get decapitated.
Definitely
See,
comfortable.
I
I'm not
think-
a fan of them.
Nah, I think like for these, I'd probably rather do a slide than these.
Okay, let's see what the slide
Me
is.
personally.
I got one.
I mean, I don't think
never done the slide.
No, I never won any of the Yeezys, man.
Supreme.
Oh, that's crazy.
Supreme.
Oh, come on.
This is
a blazer,
this is a good
Supreme
blazer.
with the snake
You could actually
skin.
go. Let's go with what we. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go with the ensemble.
Yeah.
The look, everything.
That's crazy.
Tell me a little bit about you guys and how it all started. I'm curious.
Oh, he tells the best stories. He's a,
Tell me a story.
Origins of it. All right. Well, the origins of me and Swerve happened after you guys watched the Kanye conversation we had when I was, when I worked with Kanye once upon a time.
Greatest story ever
And
told.
yeah, y'all have to watch that. That's a whole nother story. Basically, I was fired, and then I didn't want to rap or do anything no more. And a good friend of ours hit me up.
shout out Blake Riccardi.
Shout out to Blake, man, the guy who he actually started Popular Demand, the brand Popular Demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit me up and was like, bro, you got to meet my boy Swerve. And I was like, why? He's like, cuz, bro, he's dope. He still didn't tell me what he did. He's like, yeah, man, he was at WWE and he got let go. And I was like, I mean, well, look at the timing of that. We're both let go right now. He was like, well, you guys should just link up. I don't know what kind of synergy could be there, but I just feel like y'all would be cool like that. So I was like, all right, bet. So I called Swerve. Swerve's like, yeah, man, I'm in town. I'm going to this fucking hardcore match. And I'm like some ECW type shit? And he's like, yeah, bro, you should pull up. We get there, bro. Pull up. This nigga in 5 minutes introduced me to my hero. And I couldn't believe that I was meeting this dude. I'll let y'all guess who it is. Suck it! Who's that?
There could be that could be five,
Yeah.
4 or 5.
Yeah, but
people.
who made it that? X-Pop.
Oh, yeah, okay. I would have said everybody was doing that in the 90s. Yeah,
Bro, I
Oh,
told
the
him.
video game, you were spamming that.
I would
was
walk
mad
to
like crazy.
I'd be like, yo, can I go use the restroom? And as I'm walking back from the restroom, I'd be looking in the classrooms. I'd be like,
Right, just everything, bro. I used to be in a little square in my class. I used to knock on my class, and my boys would look on the side, and I'm back there like a badass fucking kid,
to the
bro.
point where schools made it where you're not even allowed to do that.
You can't do it at all.
Yeah.
And then, but look, I got in trouble mad times, and I got to tell him that. I was like, bro, you ruined like my high school time to middle school time, bro. It was all because of you, bro. And I was like, I gotta call my mom right now. I'm with him. I sent him the picture right away. She was like, what the fuck? That's when you see me back. You fucking met the dude that did that.
We didn't even get out the building. We're in the back parking lot alleyway going into the building, and he already been
I didn't
like,
see anything. I didn't even see anything. We get in there, so it was like, yo, this shit is gonna get fucking crazy. You're gonna see some shit. And I haven't watched wrestling in years.
Right.
I'm standing in the crowd, this Samoan dude just knocks me over. He just knocks me over like, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, what
Like,
is
you gotta
this?
imagine-
He's like, yo, this
You
is
gotta
how it
imagine the
goes.
entranceway is just like a curtain and then people. There's no guardrails, there's no like security stopping the fans. So they're just walking through the people. And so if you in the way,
Bro,
you
he
getting-
sniffed on the shit out of me. I was like,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
nigga's
yeah,
big.
push.
First I was like, what's up, Ian? And I was like, this nigga's kind of big. Like, Word was like, yeah, he's like, this dude is like part of Rakisha's family. I'm like, oh shit. So
Shout
then
out
we-
Jacob Fatu,
Yeah.
my dude.
That's it. He's solid too. That's a good dude. Cause I was like, when he hit me, when it was over, he was like, my bad, dog. I was like, hey. I said, that shit was exciting, nigga. I was hyped. Like, I wanted to go into the ring. And, like, and then fucking, we went to the top. And then that's the first time I seen the Briscoe brothers. I never saw them wrestle. I didn't even know who they were. And they was doing this hardcore shit. And Swerve was like, bro, it's gonna get real. Just keep watching, bro. They bring a pane of glass, comes out.
They brought a door.
They bring a door, a table, and I'm like, it can't get no crazier than this. They bring in fucking thumbtacks, all types of shit. Then they set the shit on fire. And this dude suplexes him through the glass into the thumbtacks. I'm like, what the fuck? And Swerve's like, he's back. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm like, I love this shit. Like, I'm back. I felt like little Mario. I had the big ass hat on in there. I'm like, yo, this shit is bugging me the fuck out. And Swerve was like, man, yo, it's crazy because like I can't wrestle right now. I'm like, I just got let go. There's like a middle thing that's going on.
90-day clause, can't compete. Can go do signings and talk, but I can't like do anything for 90 days.
And he couldn't be on camera.
So then how did the song come about?
First of all, Swerve was like, man, first we were just gonna go to the studio to vibe.
Right,
it wasn't
right.
even like
Just like
You
doing
don't do music no
yeah,
more.
there wasn't because I was
Yeah,
just mad,
right.
bro. I didn't want to do nothing. Like I was just in like he got me out of a dark place.
Yeah.
Cause just imagine being like lifted up that high. You feel like that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's the end.
Gonna win a Grammy.
Yeah, you're gonna go, and then no, you're not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, bro, what's the point of me even doing rap? Like, this shit's stupid. I'm about to get a job, man. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Regular 9 to 5. Swerve's like, come to this event, bro. Made me so fucking happy. And then he's like, yo, let's just rock out of the studio, bro. I rap too. I'm like, oh, word, let's go to the studio. So he's like, yo, word on the street, I'm probably signing to AEW. And I'm like, what's AEW? Nigga, oh, you know? He's like, bro, they're big, bro. Yeah, he's like, it's the new shit and they're big. He said, what's your theme music though? What I come out to? What do you come out to? He's like, bro, I come out to Shaka Khan, Ain't Nobody, which is a great song, one of the best songs ever. Shout out to Shaka Khan. Mm-hmm. And it's a legendary song, but I'm like, Shaka is not clearing that shit. Shaka wants $1 million. Every time this dude steps out on TV, Shaka would want her him. That better clear, or that shit is being taken off TV. So I was like, we need to do something. And then Swerve was like, yo, if you could come up with something, man, we could do it.
If there's one thing I know about Flash is that he gonna come up with something. That's a fact,
Bro.
He gonna come up with something.
Me and him just sitting there chilling. Maybe I could get my boy Prophet to pull up. Prophet, the producer, aka the guy that stood up for me in front of Kanye. And he's like, yo, what's up, bro? My boy Swerve is a pro wrestler. He's like, wrestling? He knew nothing about no wrestling.
And that's the funny thing, introducing wrestler to any of this in any world I'm coming into. It's like, wait, wrestling? Yeah. Wrestling.
Yeah, he's like, yeah? I said, yeah. I said, he rap too, we hard. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, would you do the beat for me? And he does the beat, starts doing the beat, and then I'm just like, and we hit it, doom, 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 and I'm like, garments, top rope, catch a vibe. And Swerve's like, this shit's hard. he said, let's go. I said, you gotta be in the bridge, and then like we need to do the pre-hook together so we can amp the crowd up. So I'm like going into that mode where
you're seeing what
I'm seeing where he brought me to though. I'm seeing where he brought me to because I couldn't even imagine where we would go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing where he brought me to originally in my mind, and then that's what I'm seeing the energy from that. The hardcore match.
Yeah.
Bro, you hit Stone Cold's glass break, you're like, whoa, like this shit is crazy. There's no rap on that.
Yeah.
He just comes in, so you have to figure out how to put that sound, that type of energy, into a glass breaking. What does that feel like when he dun 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 dun? What is that? What is when Goldberg comes out?
Yeah.
Why is it so insane?
Yeah.
This is prior to before Swerve starts creating this character and all of this shit. We're like doing this shit like from inception together.
Yeah.
And then fucking that shit goes so hard, and then I'm gonna give y'all a crazy exclusive right now. Prophet said, you wanna know what's crazy about the song? Bro, that beat was for Rihanna. I'm like, what? He said, I gave you that shit for free. I was like,
I didn't know that.
Shout out to
I didn't
Prophet.
know that.
Shout out to Prophet.
Shout out to Prophet, the producer, for
Sorry,
believing
Riri.
it. He believed in it. He believed in it, and then I was like, and then to see what we have done with this shit, I can't even express to you. Like it's out of body. You know what I'm saying?
Other arenas that we're not even at are playing it now. Like, Seattle Kraken, the hockey stadium.
Saw that Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy.
Wait, you did?
Timeout.
Yeah,
All right,
it's getting crazy.
Listen.
Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
So he was on the sideline and you were wearing a jacket by this kid that we just met on a previous episode. It's Royal Surge.
Royal Surge, yep.
And we just met him,
wearing
his
Surge's
mom.
shit? Yeah.
Yes.
I have a Surge jacket on my puffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
we
we
met
the varsity one.
Yeah.
The varsity jacket.
We met him, his mom, his whole story. He's on one
Yeah,
of our
give me a plush
episodes.
doll in LA.
Yes. And so you had that. So I'm tripping. I'm like, man, I hear but top rope.
Yeah, shout out to Il Chris.
And
We
he's
got
on
that from Il Chris.
And he was just on the side of it, on the sidelines at the game in a Royal Surge jacket while they're just playing it through the stadium. I'm like,
It's a small small world, bro.
And then he meets the NFL. Then he meets the NFL commissioner. Like now, it's like shit is out of control. Shit is I don't know. It's not an epidemic. What would you call it? I think it's a phenomenon.
Yeah.
You can put that word
And
phenomenon.
so now you walk out every place, every city y'all go to, you're there walking out with him.
Oh yeah,
performing, or
nah,
sometimes it's
like,
When you-
I
when
don't-
you can
yeah,
do.
when I can, but like now we did another mysterious master mischievous thing. We went and did the music video, and this is another exclusive. I just feel like dropping exclusives over there.
Please do. By all
We did the
means.
music video during a pay-per-view, by the way. So there was a pay-per-view weekend that he was doing in Seattle,
Seattle, yep.
and we did the video in like 2 days, and then we rolled it out in like 4 days. Shout out to Tony Khan. He's like, yeah, let's put it on the Titantron, and we're like, that's fire. So now you guys, if you guys didn't see the video, you could.
You see it every week now.
You
You're gonna see it
every
tomorrow
week.
night, actually.
Yeah, you'll see it on every Titantron worldwide. I gotta give a really special shout out to King Nana, Prince King Nana, because of what he did. Because if it wasn't for him, the
That
spirit.
dance took that thing over the top,
Over the top,
viral. It was like I think we were on Spotify. It was like at 400,000 streams, and then Nana's dance within like 2 months took it over to 1 million.
He came up to me and he gave me my flowers, and that was the best feeling ever. He was like, "Thank you, bro." And I'm like, "For what?" He was like, "Bro, you helped me. You helped my life. This shit is changing my life." And I was just like,
Man.
I'm not even thinking like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm like,
That dance got him like top 10 merch sellers on
That's crazy.
on the t-shirt.
It's crazy the power of TikTok and how
crazy.
like it's
Yeah,
almost
the
nowadays.
music, man.
Nowadays artists are creating music in their head to make sure that it's a song that can go viral on TikTok because they know how powerful.
but that wasn't like the intention. The song
course
and
not.
how
It
it
just
being
naturally
so like
probably just
electric.
happened.
It being so electric. Because I'm like, I had to ask him what made him go into that dance. Because I'm like, you were doing it like dead serious.
I need to see this.
Like you was just going crazy. Yeah, y'all gotta run. Y'all definitely gotta run my boy Prince Nana
No, we're going
dance
to.
because when he hit that dance the first time and the way he was doing it, it wasn't funny. He was like feeling the spirit.
Yeah.
The shit was hitting
the
him.
Holy Ghost.
He had the Holy Ghost. My boy was doing that shit like
That
when he
was
did it in
crazy.
Arthur Ashe. Bro, he had the whole. It brings tears to your
20,000
eyes.
people. 20,000 people.
Everybody's doing the dance at the same time at Arthur Ashe
Like
Stadium
a
in New
mob,
York.
like a
In New
fire
York,
mob.
bro.
Dog, yeah. It's like
Queens.
the crowd
I need
just
to see
goes
that
like,
too.
I seen that shit and I was just like, Nah,
yeah.
you are a special human. And you were able to like bring it's like all of our energies combined, creating like the ultimate Goku spirit bomb right now.
But it wasn't also like telling like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this.
Right.
It was just like, oh, what do you do? Do it. What do
Right.
you do?
Do
it.
it.
Yeah.
Do it. It wasn't like holding anybody back. And that's what the freedom of this AEW is. It's like you don't hold people back from being creative and having their energy shown to the camera. If you can show that energy and it's going to come through.
It's gonna translate.
It's gonna translate,
clearly
and it's
got
gonna be
the
infectious.
song, the music,
Yeah.
everything. Y'all's entire movement is definitely translated.
Tight.
So
I'm excited to see it in
Yeah,
person
yeah,
tomorrow.
I'm
though.
excited.
Oh,
that's
it's gonna
that's
be
the
a
cool
movie.
part.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Is the energy obviously is different when you switched over to y'all's song
Yeah.
versus what you used to have, right?
Yeah, it took time though. Definitely
Now
took time.
everybody's singing now. I
Yeah,
imagine.
like the song we had the song. It was playing on TV for like a year.
Yeah.
But like, it's something about like the matches, the story I was in, and then adding Nana and the group, and then we switched it to the guitars.
Yeah,
and
we
going
slowed
to
down the
rock.
tempo, so that's not even the original one.
Right.
The original one is a different tempo, which is a super hard one too as well.
It got everybody on pace
Mm-hmm.
in the arena to bop with it. Now I was like, now we got him.
And then his entrance and his walking and then how it looked in Wembley, that was crazy, dog. I'm letting y'all know it back at home. That was the craziest shit. I'm an unsigned artist. Never done nothing like that in my life. And that was like Beyonce level.
with DJ
where was
Who
that
Kid.
Yeah, with DJ Who Kid in London,
London.
Wembley Stadium.
So is London a place that's predominantly like big in wrestling, or just happened to just pack out?
Yes, like they're big on like any American attraction coming over. There's a lot of things they'll like see that's going on over there, and
Right.
they try to replicate it over there
Of
because they
course.
can't really as much get it. A lot of fashion sometimes happens that way too. What I've been noticing
Mm-hmm.
from traveling over there for so many years, I've even been seeing like doppelgangers of like performers and artists and wrestlers. I'm like, oh, you remind me of someone from the States. Well, like, well, yeah,
that's my
because-
favorite.
Yeah, that's their favorite. They want to replicate it over there. But so when you get like the real Sting on a show.
So the
coming over
energy
there.
was probably.
It was
fucking
It was
rude.
through the, but we
Yeah,
were facing
I did, man.
Sting in a
Yeah.
casket match in
Yeah.
Darby Allin.
And then he comes out to Metallica. I'm like, oh, this is cheating.
Anyway, after we got off, but we went crazy because we had pyro through the roof.
You ever think you'd be fighting him one day? Just, you know.
It's funny, on DJ Who Kid's podcast earlier the year, he asked me, he's like, who's someone in the AEW roster you want to face? I was like, I want to face Sting. He's like, what? Word? That's crazy. And then
And we're there. He's
fast
like,
forward
yo.
8 months later, Who Kid is, I'm facing Sting, but Who Kid is entering with me and Flash and Nana.
Yeah, he came
to
out
the
with
ring.
me.
Oh, tight.
So it was like,
We
he's
all
like,
came out
who
together.
could have thought this?
He got to do it with you.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all like other shit that behind the scenes that's never been told. So as I'm getting in there, right, and they're putting my in-ear in, Swerve is getting into his whole shit. Swerve is not around, so I'm like, I'm by my fucking self. So they're putting his shit in. I don't have no one to talk to. They're like, yeah, just telling me like, yeah, your cue is this. Then Tony comes up to me and he's like, Flash, I need you to get him to the ring. I need you to. And I'm just like, my heart is like, so I'm like, yo, I got to get into the zone. And I'm like, Tony has me nervous after he said that to me. I'm like, I was already ready, but now I'm scared because I need to get him there quicker.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's going to fuck up my timing. So then here comes the craziest man ever. You already know DJ Who Kid is the craziest man. He comes to me and he goes, Flash, yo, to be real with you, I'm a little nervous, but not as nervous as you because you got to perform. And I was just like, well, thanks, man. He's like, but real shit. He said the last time I did this for this type of crowd,
50 Cent.
I opened up for M with 50 Cent.
Yeah.
And he
I
said,
did.
I almost threw up then. And he said, now I'm coming out with you. He said, isn't that some shit? Now I'm coming out with you. And I was just like, well, that's fucking legendary.
The Who Kid era with 50 was legendary,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
bro.
nobody could not. Mixtapes going platinum.
No.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane.
And that was in August, which was like the 50 years of hip hop, celebrating 50 years
Yep.
of hip hop. So I was
Shout out
like,
to my uncle.
So we had that. It was like, you couldn't write it like this.
couldn't.
You couldn't plan it like this, you know? So it was
was
like,
like-
real
That's
movement.
that's how the pieces were supposed to play out.
Yeah, and I was
Exactly.
nervous. I literally told everybody that he's the uncle instead of my uncle. If y'all watched the movie, the shit, I
legendary
said,
uncle.
shout out to the legendary uncle, Lovebug Starsky. I know my uncle was like in heaven, like,
Idiot.
and then he's like, maybe I am everyone.
Everyone's like,
Because since he coined the phrase hip hop,
Take a step
you know,
back, man. A lot came from that.
You know?
that
Yeah.
era, Cool Herc, all of those guys, man. That's really evolved into something that has shaped Scotty's life, my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What started there in New York is now
in the Bronx, man.
It's changing lives, man.
Yeah, and then this is why what we're doing, and this is not a gimmick. You know what I'm saying? This is the real DNA. What we're doing is the real DNA of real deal wrestling and real deal influence of the hip hop black experience. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're bringing. That's what
This
we're
wasn't like
bringing.
something, a character that was like, oh, we're going to play this role on camera. And I was like, no, this is me.
or like a
Yeah.
making the band where it's like you're gonna do this,
Yeah.
you do
Yeah,
that.
no, like, this is me, and this is what I can
Everybody's
offer.
playing their real persona.
AEW is
Yeah.
allowing you to do that as well.
Yeah.
Which is
that's a
dope.
true
Which
blessing.
is the best.
A lot of times they want to turn you into like either the villain or the savior or something like that.
Yeah.
But at least
Or you could be in a chicken suit.
yeah,
You can be- yeah, you can be a chicken suit.
Highs and lows to all of this. You can go any which way. But like,
All right, what are we gonna do about these shoes? We
I
gonna
think
do
they like
that
they like
blazer.
the blazer for sure.
All right,
I like this blazer a lot.
12's the sizing, and I guarantee it's probably like 8, 8.5, 9. You know what I mean? Like I don't even have those bigger sizes like
they
that.
usually look weird when they're 12 because they look long too. They look
Yeah,
like,
just once. I would never tell you to get a low one.
Yep.
I just wouldn't do it.
Yep.
Until we actually release our shoe, which we will eventually, because we will get a Nike shoe. I'll tell you that right now. You will be the first wrestler to get a Nike shoe. Survey says we already have his climatics.
Good.
He
So
dropped
I'm
another
gonna keep
bomb.
an eye out. I'm gonna have Ian
for
keep an
sure.
eye out for that. We'll get you your 12.
Yeah, so Ian is a guy. He'll make sure you'll get. That's the
Oh,
chef.
rods are crazy, too.
Yeah, he like these P rods too. Yo, is that the wrestling belt?
Yeah, that might be.
Oh shit.
don't play with me now. Don't play with it. Don't play with
Is
it.
that
That's
the?
your size because I almost bought that.
Yo,
Really?
what it? You called the wrestling shoe? That's what you did?
Yeah, that's a 12.
Ooh, P-Rod, big P-Rod,
Oh my
a
God.
wrestling shoe. You see that belt? Yeah.
That's the one.
You know what we're coming for, the gold. Anybody in the way is getting ran over. Yeah, nah, bro.
Yeah, these are 12s.
It's the wrestling P-Rods. Right.
I didn't even pay that. I didn't even see that.
12? You didn't see it the first time.
Yeah, that's the one.
They know what we're coming for.
This is perfect.
Yeah.
This is ideal.
Super dope.
Literally ideal.
Yeah, it's an ideal shoe.
Hold out on it for a special time that you know when you're going up against whoever it is.
Whoever he's going against will
Or the
take
press conference, you just
Yeah, like,
I'm just letting y'all know.
Or just like leave a subliminal message and just kind of post this part
That's
on your
true.
story so like get people's attention.
Yeah, I actually like that.
Only at private selection. P.S. You know you seen it here first.
You know you've seen it here first. Play that song.
Yeah, you know you guys. You know I would really sneaker shop, but I don't really need anything right now due to my toes. So
What you got, man?
I got all the shoes. I came to sneaker shopping. I'm probably the only dude that ever came to sneaker shopping and it did not get any shoes.
You already have
because I
them.
have every shoe. But I wanted to bring exclusive gifts that nobody has. You know what I'm saying? Y'all first ever seeing this. These are samples. Me and Swerve we haven't even dropped this yet.
Big pressure.
Back on too.
Big Pressure World Tour.
This
That's
is like
that's what we're on.
This gives me like a Guerrilla Warfare Hot Boys album cover,
that's
like
what we are.
1998 vibes.
This is my favorite part right
Yeah,
here.
these are the
Not only
details.
did we do Wembley Stadium, but that was the number in attendance.
And then you get to see the song Birthday.
Oh wow.
Did you Photoshop your body on there?
Yes. Nah, I'm playing. I didn't. I actually
This is the only
starved
man
myself.
I know. If y'all watch Flash and you watch him, he posts when he works out.
His
He'll work out in some shit like this.
Oh, no, I-
Doing clothes like this, doing pull-ups.
Jacket's still on.
Man, always, man. Yeah, that's them things. Those are rare right there. That's why I wanted to make sure I give y'all something rare because that's not out yet.
Speaking of some rare stuff, my man's went with two options. Went with the Supreme Blazer.
Yes, sir.
Quality on this is crazy. I don't know. You said you are or might wrestle in these. I guess you gotta
I
try them
definitely
on
can.
and really feel
I
if
definitely
it's,
could.
if it's necessary.
I'm a Blazer fan, so these probably the best ones out of all the selections that would work well for
The
me.
color, all of that.
Color
See, it's got the
exponentially.
Oh, the check
to
matches
it.
like your hair too, kind of with the blonde.
Ooh.
Matches.
Hey, you know he definitely wears black.
And then the P rods. Of course,
P-Rod.
I think this makes sense. If you look right there, it looks like you got the world champ belt. And we're speaking into existence, like we said at the beginning of the episode. This man right here is going to be the world champ. I'm telling
When
you
he
guys
does,
right
you're
now.
gonna see that
He's
shoe.
gonna have
on his
these
foot.
on. So I think these are two necessary pickups. They're
sir.
both from opposite ends, so they're not very similar. And color-wise as well, they're different as well. So I think
Yeah.
you did solid on that one.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
You know, you got to get the things that matter. You know what I'm saying? Get what you need. You don't always got to buy every single thing because you're not gonna wear all them shoes. How many feet they have?
Well, I got two. I don't know about you.
I got two.
Big love. Shout out to Flash and Swerve coming through, giving us some exclusives, giving us some updates on life, what's happened in the last year or so, and some things that we're looking forward to in the year 2024. So I think this was a super cool way to close out the year. Thank you guys for coming through. Always love, man. You already know what it is.
Always.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. My first stop every time I come through in Dallas is gonna be here at Private Selection. Shout out Private Selection. Go check me out, Swerve Confident, on all social media platforms. Swerve City Podcast, youtube.com/Swerve City Podcast. Subscribe, check it out. We got amazing guests from all aspects of media, athletes, and pro wrestling and music. And of course, we got my man Flash.
You already know it's your boy Garments on all platforms. I'm here. These are my brothers. This is real family. This is not, you know, this ain't no scripted shit. I come here and I shop all the time. These are my, anytime I'm in Dallas, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And just keep streaming Big Pressure. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned for 2024 because we're Kobeing on y'all.
Jeez. Now slam me into this bookshelf.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, this is one of the illest wrestlers ever. She's doing the vlog right now.
Hey, zoom in on the kicks though.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a calm Wednesday night though. Calm Wednesday night.
You feel me?
What up, boy? How you doing?
It's
I'm
got
good.
it.
Nice to meet you. What up, Karen man? How you doing?
Yeah, y'all don't got.
We had ADT come, and then we had to put the new sign up for the store. We're trying to
Yeah,
open
they
tomorrow.
took the seats. Y'all got. See, y'all took mad long. Now y'all down there in general, but y'all still gonna go backstage right now.
still don't understand how that dude picked that guy up. He's gotta weigh at least 260. No, 300 pounds easily. Easily. Damn, that guy's got food. I want all that food. I got Trent. Picking him up by his man bun. Oh God. Oh, nope. He's done. Go ahead and grabbing that undie. That diaper getting grip on him. Look at that dude's out. That guy looks like a drum.
What a way to finish off the last 48 hours. We got to pull up tonight, really swerve with Swerve out here. Didn't come away with the win, but we know there's a way to bounce back from this, and so we're gonna let it all play out. We brought his shoes, we had to bring this size 12. Now he's fully laced up, and we just wanted to make sure that we got everything situated before these boys hit the road. So thank y'all, we'll catch y'all next time.
Hey.